It's your boy Big Vert at the front of my shirt. Talk to me nice so my feelings don't hurt. And we artsy as fuck.
What's going on? What's going on? It's Big Vert like the front of my shirt. Talk to me nice so my feelings don't hurt. And you know, here with another artsy as fuck interview. You know, Big Jus music.
What's good with y'all, man? Good morning to y'all. Thanks for having me, boss.
No problem, man. Definitely appreciate you taking the time out your busy schedule for real, man. Come sit down with me and let
Got to, man. Gotta tap in with the greatness, man. Gotta tap in with the goats.
You with me, man? So we here. We just want to learn a little bit about you, about your brand, and we just want to bring awareness. So let's start with introduce yourself, man.
Well, I'm Big Jus. I rap. I'm a lyricist. I produce. Been doing it for a good, I'll say 10 years now.
Okay.
And just been rising and grinding in that, man. It's been a long journey, but we getting somewhere with it.
Yeah,
man.
Stick to itiveness, man. That's the word of the year, man.
100%.
You gotta see it. Got to see it.
Man, I was just telling my people, year 2024 is the year standing on business.
Got to.
100%.
Got to, man. So all right. So how did you get started in music, man? It seemed like lyricism, singing. I was just listening to one of your songs. It feel like it was in you, yo.
Man, I officially started, I'll say 2016 with my brother King Clark. Shout out to him. We started on our first project, Vrtsy, and from then on, I just been networking from then. A lot of people tapped in with that project, wanted to tap in with me, and yeah, it's just been going from there. I would say my interest in getting into this came from embarrassment, which is crazy. Which is crazy. So I when I started rapping, I was around 15, 16 years old, but my brother took me to a college party, right? And it was a fat ass cipher in that bitch. Like, I'll say like 25 deep, like 25, we all in the circle. We started rapping, and get to me, I bombed. I was horrible, and niggas laughed at me, y'all. So ever since then, I was like, I swear nobody's gonna laugh at me no more. Started studying the game, started freestyling for a whole year straight. Now, like at this point, like it ain't no beat that I can't rap to at this point. But from there, I just started studying the game, started actually practicing, and then the next year I turned 17. I had a class on music engineering, and that's where I started my producing. We used to do like a whole bunch of different things, just like sound effects and like stuff like that, just assignments. And I would complete those assignments, and I would just start some side stuff, like just make side beats all the time. And my classmates would tune into them and was messing with them then. So from there, I just got my own laptop when I turned 18. And started producing, and yeah, bro, it's just been going from there.
That's hard.
Yeah, man.
There is, man. You see, he turned a negative situation into a positive one. Like that's alchemy, and it's at its finest. It's transmutation. Like I made a weakness my strength, greatest strength. I respect that. That's artsy as fuck, yo. That's how I learned. I was just telling Julian that. Like that's how I learned how to do this.
Wow.
I don't have what's called, like, I'm not a natural artist. I can't close my eyes and see that. You feel me? Yeah. I can think of it. I can think of the concept. Yo, it'd be hard if Tupac and Biggie had Rottweiler heads. You feel me? I gotta kind of like start it, and then once I'm seeing it, I can build it.
Yeah, I feel that.
That's a disadvantage I have as an artist, that I don't have natural artistic talent.
I feel that.
It's all work.
But you know what? When you lack, well, not even lack talent. When you don't feel like your talent is at a certain level, that's when that work ethic has to come in. And that shit just, I don't know, bro. When you put that work in, that shit just puts you above head and shoulders with people that have natural talent. Because you can't get past that. You can't get past the work.
It's hunger. 100%. Never underestimate the hunger.
Yeah, man.
For real.
And that's real, especially in our community. Because we hungry. We hungry to be great. We hungry to not stay down. So like,
that's why
bro.
We here, man.
Yeah, man.
That's why I brought you through. I was listening to Rex. I was listening to some of the lyrics from it. You can clearly hear that hunger. You can hear that hunger.
Yeah, man.
What would you say? What would you say is your biggest influence, like as an artist?
Ooh.
Or who?
I would say, well, outside of my, my team, my family, like, some of my inspirations growing up, I would say for sure, like, if I wanted to be like, cause it's funny, I used to want to be my favorite artist and just merge them into one. So going like, starting up, I wanted to be Kendrick, ASAP Rocky, and I wanted to be Tyler Creator, all in one package, right?
Right.
But of course, as you start grinding and rising in this, you just start learning about other artists. But at this point, I would say the goats, Kendrick, the J. Cole's, the Drakes, they my inspiration. But also the people around me inspire me. My team around me inspires me. I feel like a lot of people I know have different talents that I don't have. So seeing them operate in their lane is like, I have no excuses. I have no excuses. I just want to add to what everybody else is building. And that's it.
Artsy as fuck. That's art.
Yeah.
Cut off on me, man. That's art. That's artsy as fuck, man. So what would you say is one of the biggest challenges that you faced as an artist? Like,
Sheesh, that's a good question, man. I would say trying to balance my personal life with the music. A lot of real things happen, and it's a long year. A lot of real things happen, and you got bills to pay, you got people to take care of, and for me, I love this music shit, but it's a hobby at the end of the day. It's an expense, and it's not a cheap hobby.
yeah,
You feel me? So when you don't have the funds having to take care of other people, it's hard to get into that and tap into that. But you know what? You always just gotta find a way. And with my personal life, I just work 2 times harder in my personal life to have that free time for me to operate in this music shit. So yeah,
man. It's tough. It's tough and then the catch-22 of that is, if you spent all your time just making music, it will be no substance in your music. You gotta live.
You feel me?
You gotta
me?
live.
And life, like I said, life is balance. Like all around, every aspect of life is balance. So it's all about just finding that,
That's hard. That's
Yeah.
hard. What would you think? What would you say is on the other side of that coin is like one of your proudest moments, your most memorable moment in this job, even if it was a bad situation? I feel like we learned a lot.
Jeez, it's crazy. So I got two. I have a good one. I have a bad one. So my bad memory is shoot my first music video. Right. It was for Free Mind Freestyle. Y'all can tap into that. But we shot that around Randallstown, and it was around like 2 a.m. In a pavilion. Random nigga came down, masked up, trying to check niggas. It's like it's crazy because we there for straight work and art, and to have to deal with somebody that just want to come through and ruin everything you got going on is mind blowing. But it got handled. Basically just came down, checked all of us, was like, yo, what y'all trying to do? I don't know. He must have been high because it was like 5 of us out there.
Right.
He was by himself. We figured he was strapped, but he ain't had no strap. But he was about to die that night. Thank God nothing happened to him or us, and he just walked away from the situation knowing what he was doing. I would say that was pretty memorable because, a lot of things could have changed that night. But a good memory I have is last year I performed in like Southern Maryland for a hardcore crowd, which is crazy, and like rock, yeah, bro. They was mosh pitting in that joint while I was performing. They don't listen to rap. Like they hardcore fans to the core, and for me to come in there and they fucked with me, and they fucked with my music, that meant a lot to me. And that was the first time I ever got paid to perform. So like, from then on, I was like, yeah, bro, this is doable. This is doable. Like, people respect the work. If you don't love the music, they respect the work you putting behind it. And that's all you can live off of is the work.
It's facts. That's
You
a
feel
fact,
me?
yo. That's a fact. That's
Yeah.
real. Man, that's real. Hardcore rocks, moshing. That's vibes.
Bro,
They was vibing with
it
you.
was
That
crazy.
Vibes, yo. Like,
Yeah,
that's
bro,
vibes.
I did not expect that. I went into that, they had me in a garage. I did not expect them to really wild out like that while I was performing in that garage, bro. So for the music, for the type of music I make, because I can make some banging ass shit, but a lot of the times I like to speak to the people, and I like to show my skill set. So like, you know, even for that, like,
did you know what you was walking into? Like, did you know, like, yo, when I get here, shit might not go over because I know with this crowd, or you popped up like, what the fuck?
It's crazy. It's crazy. I popped up. Everybody was in the pool party in the back. But I would say I was like the third person to go. So as I was just watching how the crowd was, and I was the only rapper. Like, by the way, I was the only rapper. It was 5 bands, and I was the only rapper. So I was watching how the fans was, you know, interacting with those bands, and they was wilding out then. But it took, when I first went on, it's slowly, like, gradually, like, they started like, okay, all right, I'm fucking with this, and they started, you know, moshing, and they started geeking in there, and we all had a good time, bro.
Stage presence, that's real stage anger. Yo, that's anger. There's not a lot of people that wouldn't have got on that stage. Like, trust me when I tell you, yo, I know this for a fact. That would have got up there and they would have performed, but it would have been stiff. They wouldn't have got 100%. That drive. They wouldn't have got that love. And I feel like it's realness is lacking so much in our society right now, that the second that shit feel real, yo, motherfuckers that's a breath of fresh air. I don't care if you was speaking Chinese, I don't know what you saying, but this rocking.
This shit different.
Exactly, because it feel good.
100%. I feel that.
It's hard. Do you have any projects? First off, where can people get to your music? Where can we find you?
Y'all can first y'all can follow me on everywhere, Big Jus _music. All my links is there. All my music mostly is on iTunes. Okay. Some and Spotify's iTunes and SoundCloud. And I got all my videos on YouTube. So yeah, y'all can just hit them links and tap in. Yeah.
But do we have any? You got any projects? Anybody that we should be looking forward to?
Oh, for sure. I've been working on this project, Be More Underground, that I need y'all to tap into. It's gonna be so great, bro. I'm planning a listening party this weekend. Supposed to have my listening party February 3rd. Y'all mark that. My drop is either gonna be February 2nd or that next week. I'm still trying to figure it out. But yeah, it's coming real soon. I would say in the next 2 to 3 weeks. Be More Underground. I got 12 Baltimore artists on there, including myself. I produced all 12 songs on there, and yeah, bro, we about to shake some shit up, man.
It's already ready to go, like ready to drop.
Yep. I done did. And how I do all my projects, I always do instrumentals first. I always do all my instrumentals first. I do all my features next, and then after all of that, then I actually buy the art. And then once all that's come together, it's time to mix. Then it's ready to drop. But at this point in the game, where I'm at, I have to put actual visual content behind my shit.
It's 2024. You can't drop without it.
Bro, you can't. And there's a lot of artists that don't really understand. Like, you can't drop empty music with no content, with no visual content.
Not now. Not in this day and
bro.
Not in this day and age.
Especially when you don't have the clout, like, that you really wish you want or you think you have. But yeah, bro, you have to put a lot of content around your music, and it's work. It's an investment. Like, you have to take your art serious, because if you don't take your art serious, nobody gonna take your art serious.
Because it's art.